Hi, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sam from CoachSamrod.com. And I wanted to bring through something that I've been feeling for a while now. And I haven't quite, hadn't quite gotten the call to do it yet. So let me just talk a little bit about this. A lot of the times we'll get information, we'll get guidance, steps, we'll get ideas, we'll get all kinds of inspirations. And everything is different and everyone's different because everything is relative, remember? So there's going to be things that you'll get the energy, you'll get the idea, but you'll need to sit on it. You'll need to be with it. You'll need to feel deeper into it because it may not be highest aligned for you to act on it right away. So it's like letting it simmer. One of my dear colleagues used to always tell me, let it simmer, let's let that simmer. Oh, I remember why now. I used to work in a museum now 5 years ago, and I was so blessed. I loved that job actually, and the latter part of it, I was in the education department, and I was just very enthusiastic and excited about doing all kinds of things. And so they were just, I would get so many ideas, I would get so much inspiration. And one of the first things that I would do is I would go to my coworker. I would go to my coworker's office and I would just kind of, let that stuff out, share it with her. And some of the stuff that was it would take time or would take longer to actually, do and get started. She would always say, okay, let's let that simmer for a little bit. And so that's basically what happens. Sometimes you just have to let things simmer. You have to kind of put things, just kind of let them sit, go deeper into it, feel deeper into it. Or sometimes you just kind of let them sit there and forget all about them, so that you're not attached, so that you're not stressing, so that you're not in this mind juggling, trying to figure it out. So yeah, this came through, I don't know how many months ago, a kind of excerpt within my channel about decoding my reality. And one of the biggest things, this is actually one of the biggest things that I absolutely love to do for myself and for others, of course, about taking that step back and really taking a look, a feel into absolutely everything that is around you, right? We have so many clues all around. We have tons of keys spread across our realities in so many different ways. And so learning to really sit and decode and decipher and go into this higher self, analytical eye, is super, super supportive in every way. And it will always be, because your most important reality is your reality. The most important reality is your reality. Your physical, your external, and obviously your internal. But there's no separation. So it's just one and the same. So allowing yourself to really open up to that. Really start to engage more and really start to get that magnifying glass and really start to feel more and more and more into absolutely everything. It's a constant. It's not a one-time thing for sure. It's something that we continuously do all the time because so many things are changing, so many things shift. Um, our realities are meant to move. Sometimes it will kind of move for us in a way, and sometimes we are going to be guided and pushed to move things. So I'm gonna just play with this. I'm just gonna have fun. It's gonna be more of this lighter tone, and just sharing with you some of my own realizations, some of my own perspectives, some of my own clues within my reality, that I trust will support you as well, your reality, and it will open you up as well to taking that initiative, like taking the responsibility of decoding your own reality. So I'm just gonna kind of take it, start really super simple with like this wall, which by the way I have now officially decided to repaint my room. So it's in the works. But a couple of, actually, probably 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I was walking down farmer's market. Sorry, I can just feel the drip. I was walking down the one of the farmers markets, and I see like these beautiful like wall decor, and he had tons of different ones. Most of them were like nature, birds, and then the butterfly. Where's the butterfly? This is a butterfly, and this one was separate. And I'm just like, oh my god, yes! I love to bring more color, more nature into my room. So I bought him three different ones. They're like long. So I bought him three, and it's so crazy because I wanted to get some more like the week after or 2 weeks after, and he never came back. And in fact, to this day, like I always, when I go to that farmer's market, I go back to the same place where he was, and it was like, and I have not seen him again since that time that I bought him these. So it was like really crazy how it's like, oh, it was meant to be. Like I was meant to buy these things or these stickers. So I love the birds, and I mean we can go into like colors and like flowers and types of birds. I'm not an expert yet on like flowers or birds, but I can tell you that one of the things that I wanted to bring, aside from like nature and birds and butterflies, is this the beautiful frequency of birds. I feel like most of us, if not at some level, all of us have this really deep connection with birds, the avian family, and of course like angels, because birds and angels have wings. Well, and other things have wings too, but there's this really deep connection that I feel with flying, right? With freedom, with like wanting to spread our wings, with wanting to fly high, with wanting to elevate. But there's something else that I want to bring through as well to support you in how to open yourself up to polar opposites. This is what the other day, it was so interesting. I came upon or it was like I received the guidance to like go look up law of polarity. So I'm like looking up some videos, listening to some videos, and just to like open me up a little bit more, bring through more awareness. This is such a huge key that I want to continually bring through for you guys, of seeing the opposites, bringing through the complete opposites into everything. Because right now, as it stands, this is a very important key law, I guess, in a way. Law of polarity that will always exist and will bring through massive transformation, massive breakthrough. So with the birds, with the butterflies, with wings and stuff, or the avian energy, there's also something that opened up for me, again, not too long ago, about air, the element of air, and just how it plays out. And obviously, birds and butterflies, because they fly, they're very connected to air. They're very connected to air, period. So the other thing that came through is feeling into, where am I always wanting to escape, right? Always being on the go, or wanting to escape my reality, wanting to, move away or leave, or whatever the case may be. Not wanting to be fully present, right? Allowing yourself to feel into both. Allowing yourself to go deeper into the complete opposite of what you were so focused or so used to. Because it's going to be, again, super, super key into everything. So everything is relative and everyone is different. But this doesn't mean that I'm like, because by the way, there is an energy of that I have to feel deeper, that I have actually been going deeper into. For self-awareness, for clearing, of course. And but this doesn't mean that, like, oh my God, now I'm gonna have to like take down, all of these things. Now it doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that I don't, and it doesn't mean that I do. Okay, the first thing is awareness, opening yourself up to the awareness of the energies, the polar opposite energies that everything represents. And then allowing your higher self, soul, light, body, to guide you into, okay, what's next? After this realization came through, after this aha, energy has come to my awareness, what's the next step? Just be still. In fact, I have been moving a little bit here, so I can kind of have something in the background, because I do like having something behind me that reflects, the energy that I want to bring through. But obviously, once I repaint, everything's coming down. So that'll be a beautiful opportunity for me to like continue to open up, ask, feel into what stays and what goes, and where I will be putting it. I'm pretty sure I'm going to completely change everything, completely change the location, right, of where these things are, because even the location, remember that there's a purpose for everything. So even where you place things, even the location, and where it's facing, and how it's placed, everything matters, guys. I'm not sharing this to like, oh my God, overwhelm, because you're in overwhelm when you're here, when you're thinking. This is about allowing yourself to open yourself up to just that energy, that everything matters, that everything has a purpose. But this isn't your linear mind, head, ego job to figure out, where this goes, or what goes and what doesn't, or where do I move this. This is about you breathing and letting your higher self body take over. Keep it super simple. Keep yourself wide open. And just relax. So I'm going to close it up with that. I'll be sharing more, of course, within this excerpt, or this thing that I want to bring through. And more to come. If you have questions about something in your reality that you'd like me to kind of feel into, tune in, you're more than welcome to share below, ask, send email, or book a private session to go deeper into it. There's just so much that I can share, in comments and even in email. If there is something that is in your reality, right, that is really bringing it's kind of in the forefront and it's really gotten your attention, then it's definitely time to really feel into it. Look at it deeper, feel into it deeper. And if you'd like more support in that journey, I'm here. I'd be honored to support you in that phase and in that journey, in whatever capacity that you feel. And so my website will be below, and my private session will also be below. Anytime, if you guys want to book, I would just want to let you know that I don't have like a scheduling. I do have a scheduling thing, but it's kind of in the back burner right now. So just send me an email if you'd like to book a session, and we'll schedule a time, and then you can pay the session through my website. So I'll put the link below if that's something that you'd like to feel into, and if you're interested. And sending you lots of love, lots of support, and until next time.